Today, we got a tier list on my fully biased opinion on every NFL team. Before you get mad, I keep my videos unbiased, and at the end of the day, there's only one team I truly hate, which you'll see at the end. So firstly, our tiers. Patriots are the, Patriots, because I'm a Patriots fan. Moving on, teams I like. There's also teams that just exist, teams I kinda dislike, and then the one team I despise. So let's start with some positivity in the teams I like. Bengals. I pick them to go to the playoffs every year. It doesn't work, but their players are a cheat code in fantasy. I traded for Chase Brown in Dynasty and it had me feeling like a genius. I still didn't win a ring. Buccaneers. Brady went there, Baker's very likable, and to be honest, I hated their wild card matchup because that's two teams I didn't want to see lose. So yes, obviously next up is Washington. Jaden is a dog. Terry finally got a QB with brain cells, which is cool to see. They're a likable team now. Next up is Detroit. Maybe my second favorite team. Jaden is so much of a dog that he obliterated their best season, but you know what? No one can take away their cool lineman plays, and I think that's all that matters. Here's a controversial one. Eagles. I did hate them for some time after the Super Bowl loss, but it's been so long I'm kinda over it. I like Hurts, I like Saquon, I'm still holding out hope they give us AJ, but what are you gonna do? Buffalo's fine. Sure, they sweep us every year, but as they've learned, sweeping the Patriots doesn't do you much justice in January. If they got a ring or two, maybe I'd dislike them, but that's not happening. Vikings are cool. Would have liked to see them make a run this year, but unfortunately, Sam Darnold remembered he's Sam Darnold. 49ers are cool, but it does genuinely annoy me that they just can't close out a Super Bowl. Everyone says Shanahan's a genius, and I agree in some aspects, but he's had 3 chances to hold on to a 10-plus point lead in the fourth quarter of a Super Bowl, and he can't figure it out! As far as the team goes, though, they're cool. Packers are fine. Love is fun to watch when he isn't in Favre mode. I like the Cowboys just because no one likes them. Dak is a cool QB too, and he's carried some of my fantasy teams, so I appreciate that. Panthers are nice. I hope Bryce can put it all together. Texans, who doesn't love Stroud? And last but not least, you gotta love watching If-Man ball. Another year of making Quentin Johnston look good. I don't know how he does it. Now, teams that literally just exist in my world. Saints, just the epitome of mid. Broncos don't really belong here, but that's because I don't have a category for them. I used to dislike them. Now with Knicks, I kinda like them, but I don't want to say I straight up like them because of the past rivalry. So they're just lumped here with the indifferent teams for now. Cardinals are just there. They're just a filler team on Red Zone. The Rams could have been in liked, but instead of just blowing us out last year when I went to the game and making me go home early, they made us think we were going to make a comeback just to snatch it away from us at the end. Really, dude? I kinda like the Jaguars, but I'm still salty about taking ETN in almost every fantasy league and him being terrible. So he's holding back the team's entire likeness from me. Titans are the most indifferent team of all time. Browns are not a team I go out of my way to watch. They just exist. Seahawks are closer to dislike, but I also do want to see Darnold do good, so they can stay in this tier. Falcons, we own them, but I'm not really a fan either, so they round out the forgettable indifferent tier. Now, time for the hate you all come to this channel for. Teams I kinda dislike. Ravens. Used to be a big rivalry. They still kinda annoy me, but I do love Lamar, so I only kinda dislike them. Raiders. On top of that one play, Keenan Cole wasn't even in bounds when he scored, and that annoyed me even more. Now I see their fans all cocky thinking they're gonna walk into Gillette and roll their helmets down week 1. Like, I can't really refute it. Geno did kinda dog walk us last year, but trust me, it's different this time. Bears. I don't know why. I just don't like the Bears that much. It used to be because their fans would always say Fields is better than Mac, and now they both suck, so no one won that race. But either way, when they see them, I just feel an inner hatred, and I don't know why. I'm not saying I despise them. If I did, they'd be in the hate tier. But I don't know. I just subtly don't want them to succeed sometimes. But I like Caleb Williams, and I really hope he's their future. He's fun to watch. Steelers are probably the closest one to being in the hate tier that's not actually in the hate tier. It's really funny to see them just go 9-8 every year and lose. It's hilarious. Then we got the Jets. They couldn't even sweep us with Aaron Rodgers. They're not a threat. It's just easy to dislike them because, they're the Jets. Giants, yeah, whatever, dude. Y'all ain't sniffing a Super Bowl the rest of this century, so soak in those 2 wins. Colts keep beating us in the battle of mid, and it's just very slightly irritating. Like, did you really have to Fortnite emote on us, dude? I can't say I didn't smirk a little when Drew Lock dropped his nuts on them. Chiefs, man. It's honestly just the comparisons for me. I don't really care about their success as a team. Like, sometimes the ref stuff gets annoying, but obviously, like, there's no bias. It just, a lot of coincidence. No, but anyways, just stop comparing Kelsey to Gronk and Brady to Mahomes, okay? And then we'll have peace. That's all I ask. And now, last and certainly least, Dolphins. I hate those stupid fish. They owned us once a year with Brady. They sweep us without Brady. We're one of the only teams that keeps Tua employed. But honestly, the funniest part is I haven't been alive for a Dolphins playoff win, so that does make me feel a little better. Once again, I don't hold biases in videos, so try to forget everything I said after watching this. But man, do I hate the Dolphins.